Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Todd, Southern Sipper, coming to you again from the patio back at Yon house. Got a new neighbor. It's official. They started moving junk in today. Seemed nice enough, you know. I don't care if we, you know, become best of friends and all that stuff. As long as we get along, that's, you know, I'm happy with that. Time will tell. What are we gonna do? We're gonna review a beer today, and I'm looking forward to this one. I hope I like it, because I'm gonna tell you what, I have toiled in this backyard today, but I got a boatload of stuff done. It looks great. I built my little grilling area with a little table and a countertop. Everything went great. Got the power mostly squared away in my shed. It's I got to do a little bit of tweaking and then put the breaker in get the wire in, put the breaker in the main panel and wire that up. Then that situation is resolved. Gonna make life much more convenient, you know, when we're back here. You know, the only thing that went wrong today is the countertop on the table. I broke it like a genius. Just one of those absent-minded mistakes. Not the biggest deal in the world because I'm just going to glue it back together. That countertop is an exact replica of the one that's in the wet bar in reverse. Now, Mrs. Sipper and the rescue Sipper are in the window over here making faces and whatnot. Always fun. Those two are something else. And now suddenly rescue Sipper looks a little sad, but she does that sometimes for no reason. Anyway, I made a mistake on that one. You know, just a rookie mistake. I don't make a lot of countertops. This concrete countertop. I'll throw a link to the short. Maybe that's easier to watch than that whole video where I made these things. But the short version is I used a method called inverse casting, where you pour your concrete in a form and then you flip it over and take the form off, and now you're looking at the top. When you pour it in there, it's upside down, and I didn't compensate for where the hole for the sink went. So when I flipped it over, the sink was in the wrong place. So I figured, what the heck, I'll just recycle it over there, and then I broke it. It's, you know, it's just kind of it's like found money anyway. I'll epoxy and sand it down smooth. It'll be much, much better than new. Anywho, I'm just over here just talking crap. We hadn't even talked. We're going to have the Velvet Voodoo from Faubourg Brewing over in New Orleans. This is a Dunkel style lager. It is dark brown in color, brewed with 5 premium malts and Mount Hood hops. Do not know and it's 5.5% ABV. Do not know the IBUs. Amazing lagers are all just smell like lagers. I really want to like this one because good stouts are they're just getting scarce. I mean, it is just getting super scarce. I'm really going to have to venture my beer purchasing out a little bit further away from work and home and quit haunting the same places. I kind of know what's there. I'm going to have to get back out to Cottage Hill Packages, name of one of them. It's out West Mobile, and I don't like to go to West Mobile unless I have to. It's just it's kind of a pain. Now the upside is I do like this. This is really good. It's a lager. I mean, there's no denying that. And it is a nice dark lager. It's a little bit hoppy on the finish. It's not bad at all. Kind of cuts through that malty, and it's pretty light bodied. It's not a big thing. This is pretty easy to drink in the world of dark beers that so many people seem to be afraid of. It's got a cool can too, and it is guaranteed to leave you, what was it? Something silly. Leave you enchanted or something like that. Witchcraft and whatnot, being voodoo. It's definitely yeasty and caramely, bready. You know, it's not like a big stout, you know, that's got you know, a lot of coffee and, you know, chocolate notes and all that sort of thing. This is just a lot of caramel, yeast, you know, some dark bread, like good pumpernickel, something like that. It's not overly complex. It's not challenging in any way. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, this is probably one I'll look at keeping because I see it all the time. Just completely lost track of what the hell I was talking about. I think Faubourg has become part of this made by the water conglomerate, for lack of a better term. You know, can't really call it a conglomerate, which is Oyster City Brewing down from Apalachicola is part of it, along with Palmetto Brewing up in Charleston, South Carolina. And now apparently Faubourg is involved with it. Either that or they're just doing some collaboration work with them. I read a little something about that. I honestly should have paid more damned attention, but I should. You know, sometimes you just, you think about it, oh, well, that'd be cool. And then that's the end of that. But one day I plan on visiting Faubourg. It's quite an impressive looking facility right off of 10 when you're headed into the greater New Orleans metropolitan area. Now, I just got a hint of something I complain about sometimes with some beers. It's a little flinty, if that makes any damn sense at all. But it is a little flinty and dry on the finish. You know, I guess I don't know if that's a characteristic of Mount Hood hops or not, but that is definitely there as you know, my palate, which is not the most sensitive thing in the world, acclimates to said lager. But it is quite good. At 5.5%, you know, makes it, it's pretty quaffable, man. It's a session beer for sure. This really hit the spot too, man, because but my old ass is whipped. I have absolutely killed it back here, but I got a ton of work done. I'm super happy. Tomorrow's going to be an easy day. Going to get something reviewed tomorrow, whether it's another Delta product or another beer. Most likely it's going to be Delta. I got some cool new stuff in, so I'm looking forward to getting into it. You know, I'm still questing for, you know, the right Delta product for me to have that go-to. I mean, everybody's got, I guess everybody's got to have a go-to on that. I don't know. We all have our go-to beers. I know I do. But lately, a lot of my go-tos are getting difficult for me to locate, like Left Hand Milk Stout. That is one. And another one that I never see anymore, I'm assuming they still make it, but I don't see anything from Avery Brewing anymore out in Colorado, was Ellie's Brown. Man, that stuff was, it was the tits. Anyway, this is not a replacement for either one of those. Those beers are totally different than this. This is kind of its own creature. It's what they bill as a Dunkel style. I like a Dunkel. I'm becoming more and more fond of triples and doubles of late, but that's because there seem to be that seems to be trending in the industry, is more Belgian style stuff. And there's 2 or 3 from, they're not local to me, but they're close enough. One of them's even within the state. That's really good. I've done a review on it. I'll look it up. I'll link it. How about that? Brother or St. Joseph's or something like that. When you're old, things just don't fire off like they once did. That's fine. Everybody gets old. But anyway, I don't know what else to say about this beer other than we'll break it down to the basics here at the end. This thing is easy to drink. It's quite flavorful. There's no challenge to it at all. It's not particularly bitter. It's more dry on the finish than it is bitter. If that's your thing, I've always complained about Guinness being dry. I'm not the biggest fan of Guinness. If I go out somewhere and they have it, and I can look at us old beer heads can look at the bar and watch whoever's the bar keep back there pull one, and if they don't know how to do it, I'm just not going to order it. But if I'm in the right pub and the mood's right and the vibe is right, and I watch, man, left my thermosol inside, I can tell it. If everything's right, man, and that bar keep knows how to pull a good pint of Guinness, I'll drink them all night. It just makes such a big difference. But it is a dry stout, and I wish it just had a little bit more body, or I'd be on it all the damn time. But, that's neither here nor there. I'm just ranting on it. I need to wrap this up because guess what? Fix to fire up that grill over there and put some kebabs on that pig. Bought a new 6-pack yesterday from a local brewery. Did some Oktoberfest, and I do enjoy Oktoberfest. I'm not going to apologize for that. I love them. Look forward to them every year. And one of the reasons I look forward to the damn things is A, because I like them, but B, apparently not everybody else does, because some bitches will sit on the shelf wait, and I can just waltz in there and get all the damn Oktoberfest I want, probably, through December and into January, and I'm thinking, hey, what the hell, man, this is great. These are easy. Oh, they're easy. I don't know why everybody, doesn't just, you know what? I think I'll do another Oktoberfest review. I did the little blind review on them. I'll link that here real quick, but I might just out and out review another one just for grins. You know why? Because I just like them. It's easy to review beer you like. It's hard to review beer that you don't. God knows I do it because I do it because I love, Anyway, please like and subscribe. Hit that, leave a comment. I honest to God, I think that the people that watch these videos that I put out are some of the wittiest and smartest most fun people, because the comments are always great. So keep that up. And as always, enjoy your adult malted beverages responsibly.